What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be going over topic clusters for SEO, which are also referred to as content clusters. So I'm going to be going over the importance of creating topic clusters when you're trying to create content and how important they are for trying to rank for really popular and high search volume keywords. So right here, if you're looking at my Google Search Console account, I am currently in the process of creating a topic cluster based on LinkedIn ads. So what I've been doing is creating a few different LinkedIn ads blog posts, and I also have a main pillar page, which is going to be the main part of my topic cluster. So let's get started, and I'll go over exactly what a topic cluster is going to look like. So yesterday I showed you a graphic that looks something like this in my video about creating topical authority for SEO. I would highly recommend watching that video as well. I'll link it in the video description. But I showed an image that looks like this. And basically what a topic cluster is you have your one main page for the actual topic you're covering. And then you also have a ton of supporting blog posts about all of the subtopics within your main topic. And you are going to need to do keyword research to come up with your topic cluster. But here is one way to look at it. And here is kind of a little bit more of a messy way to look at it. But this is kind of how it's going to look for me. So I have my main page here for LinkedIn ads, and then I'm also going to be creating blog articles for the cost of LinkedIn ads, promoted posts, conversation ads, conversion tracking, all of these geared towards LinkedIn ads. So if we come back over here a few and just go over what topic clusters actually are and why they're important. So first things first, what are they? So they're called topic clusters or content clusters. And it's an SEO strategy to really help you organize your content and maximize the overall effectiveness of your topic-focused website content. If I want to rank for the keyword LinkedIn ads, I can't just put up one 1,000-word blog article about LinkedIn ads and expect myself to get to the top of Google. What I'm going to have to do is demonstrate my knowledge on LinkedIn ads by covering every single aspect of LinkedIn advertising and continuing to keep those pages updated over time, even as LinkedIn ads releases new ad formats, removes old ad formats. So any the content I have on my website needs to be up to date, it needs to be detailed, and I need to make sure that I am covering whatever topic I want to rank for comprehensively and make sure everything is as useful as possible to my readers. So with a topic cluster, you have a pillar of your cluster. In this case, that would be my page about LinkedIn ads. So coming over to my website real quick, this page right here would be considered my pillar page. And I have a lot of work to do on this page, and I have a lot of work to do on my cluster pages as well. So creating topic clusters and creating content is not easy. It is why search engine optimization is so difficult. So I want to rank for the keywords LinkedIn ads, LinkedIn advertising, and basically any long tail keyword variation I can find. So I have this pillar page, surfsideppc.com/LinkedIn advertising. In addition to this page, I've also created what are called cluster pages. So coming over here, you can see the clusters are the content that you create that are the subtopics that you're creating content for. And then what you want to do is link those pages together so that you can demonstrate your knowledge on a topic. So within my pillar page, I may be going over a lot of the same things on my cluster pages, but in not as much detail. So coming back over here, I have my pillar page, LinkedIn advertising. One of my clusters that I've already created that is complete is my LinkedIn ads targeting. Now within this blog post, if we scroll down here, I link directly to my LinkedIn ads pillar page. And then I also have another page here, how to optimize your LinkedIn ads campaigns. You can see I've also linked this to my LinkedIn advertising page as well. And then what I can do with my optimized LinkedIn ads is if we scroll down here, one of the tips for actually optimizing your LinkedIn ads campaigns is strategically testing your target audience and using what works. So I have LinkedIn has plenty of targeting options. This links over to my LinkedIn ads targeting page. So essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to tell search engines, if somebody is looking for information about LinkedIn ads targeting, I not only go over all the different targeting options, but I also have pages linked for even more resources on targeting within LinkedIn, how to optimize your targeting within LinkedIn. So if we scroll down for this blog post, one of my best practices for targeting is to test, monitor, and optimize your LinkedIn ads targeting. So you see the word optimize. So I have you should optimize your LinkedIn ads targeting by focusing on the audiences that convert. And this links over to my optimized LinkedIn ads page. Now within my main pillar page, if we scroll down here, I've also linked to, if we keep scrolling down here, I have target industry specific variables. So this is something I'm gonna have to reword, but I have targeting opportunities for LinkedIn ads. This links directly to my targeting page. So hopefully this all makes sense. If you're creating your own topic clusters, essentially what you want to do is create this one main page for the topic you're covering, and then your clusters are all of your content that's targeting long tail keywords. So a couple questions to ask yourself. Have you created content for the subtopics within a larger topic? If you want to rank for a very, very popular keyword and a very competitive keyword, you need to cover that topic comprehensively. Are you targeting long tail keywords for the topic you want to rank for? So that's the other thing that you want to make sure is that you're finding long tail keywords, and you can do this by doing keyword research. So I'm going to go over keyword research in a minute, but the next thing I want to go over is why topic clusters are important. So I've gone over a few of these points already, but demonstrating your comprehensive knowledge on a topic and basically telling search engines, I know everything there is to know about this topic, and I can tell you that I know everything there is to know by showing you that I've written 20 different blog posts about LinkedIn ads, covering the different ad types, covering different targeting options, covering how to optimize them, covering conversion tracking, basically anything that anybody would ever want to know about LinkedIn ads, I have a blog post on my website for. I don't yet, but that's the goal. Improving your site structure and your user experience. So your users can get a much better experience if, for example, they go to your LinkedIn advertising page and you can put, here are some of the best converting ad types, and you link to your page about LinkedIn ad types where you actually give them more information about which ad types to use for their specific business, which ad types are going to be more likely to work and drive more conversions for their business. Next is going to be you can rank for keywords that are popular, competitive, and valuable. So it's honestly already very, very competitive to rank for any keywords. So if you're trying to drive search engine traffic, you need to consistently create new content, and you need to demonstrate your expertise on the topics that you're covering. What you can do then is build your authority with content. So essentially by creating a ton of written content, creating visual content, you're saying, I know everything there is to know about this topic, and you can tell that by reading my blog articles. Next, it's much easier for content creators to organize their content. And then I'm also going to go over, it's easier to build backlinks when you cover subtopics in detail. So to go over both of these points, one of the things that I usually do is keep a spreadsheet of the keywords I want to target and then the URLs, so the pages that I've already created on my website. This is called a keyword map, where you're mapping the keywords that you're targeting to the actual pages on your website where you are covering those keywords. You need to make sure you're solving for search intent by understanding that somebody who's searching LinkedIn ads lead generation may be trying to set up a lead generation campaign, maybe specifically looking for best practices for creating lead generation ads, maybe looking for how to create good lead generation forms that are convert well. So when I come over here to my keyword research, any keyword that I see related to lead gen ads, so LinkedIn lead gen ads right here, lead gen form LinkedIn lead gen form. These are all to me very similar keywords. So essentially what I can do is by organizing, okay, we're targeting LinkedIn ads lead generation on the page that we're targeting it on. I've started writing this article. I haven't published it yet. And then what I can do is make sure that all of these different keywords that I'm targeting are all covered in detail in this blog post. And then as far as creating backlinks for this content is for something like LinkedIn ads conversion tracking. If I put a step-by-step guide on my website, which I've already created videos about LinkedIn ads conversion tracking. If I put a step-by-step guide on my blog, if I have a video on YouTube, people are going to link to those things. And then what I can do is within my video, my LinkedIn ads conversion tracking video, so we'll come over to YouTube real quick. What you can see here within this video that I just published is in the description, I can just link directly to my LinkedIn ads guide. And then once I do complete my LinkedIn ads conversion tracking guide, I can link to that as well. So what I can do is make sure that people can easily find my content and also easily link to my content, because not everyone's going to want to write a blog post about LinkedIn ads conversion tracking, but somebody who's covering LinkedIn ads may say, okay, let's look at this resource on Surfside PPC to set up your LinkedIn ads conversion tracking. It's going to be easier to build backlinks when you're covering those types of subtopics in detail. So keep coming over here. We've already looked at kind of what this is going to look like. Essentially, you have your main page, and then you're creating all of this supporting content so you can rank higher for all of these different keywords. This is another way to look at it. This is kind of the better way to look at it, because for your strategy, optimizing should be part of your strategy. For optimizing, you should make sure you're optimizing your targeting. So you're going to link a lot of these different pages together. So conversion tracking, if you're going over different campaign types or the costs of your LinkedIn ads, you also want to talk about cost per conversion. So you want to make sure you're linking together all of your different pages here. And you especially want to link every single pillar or every single cluster page back to your pillar and you want to link out from your pillar page to your cluster pages. So there's no downside that I've ever found for internally linking your pages. Just make sure you're doing it naturally. If you're talking about LinkedIn ads and you're going over the overall cost per 1,000 impressions on average, and you're doing it on your main pillar page, then link to your cost page. You can still put that stat on your LinkedIn ads page, but you're covering costs in more detail on your cluster blog post. Now, one of the things I want to show you right here is I've only recently just started creating LinkedIn content. So what I've kind of been doing is I'm looking at Google Search Console and I'm looking at, for serve-side PPC, how many clicks and impressions I've driven. I'm also interested in my average position for search terms that contain LinkedIn. You can see it's been pretty steady for a long period of time. One of the things is I just recently published 3 new LinkedIn ads blog posts, and I've recently had my highest position, so 37.5 on Tuesday, May 30th. So as I start to create more content, it's going to improve the position of my existing LinkedIn ads blog posts. It's going to help me increase those impressions for LinkedIn keywords. I'm not going to see an immediate lift, and I don't expect to see an immediate lift. You're not going to demonstrate topical authority. You're not going to have your entire cluster as this is the best resource on the internet within a week or two. It's going to take some time, and we're going to have to also build backlinks to our content, make sure we're sharing it to our email list, to our social media channels, and hopefully we can kind of amplify it with people sharing it and linking it over time. So one of the things I want to show you is I've only recently started creating content around ChatGPT. So if we're looking at the last 12 months on my website, if we just search ChatGPT, we click on apply, you're going to see this just started when I started creating content. So your impressions will grow pretty quickly, and then what you're trying to do is consistently create content so you can drive more and more clicks from the different keywords that you're targeting. So you can see this is why it's really important to start creating content around specific topics. I think I have 3 or 4 blog posts around ChatGPT on my website, and you can see as I create more content, it's helped me increase my clicks and impressions, and then we're kind of seeing it steady out here. So I need to keep creating this content around ChatGPT just like LinkedIn. Now, one of the things I want to show you is I just recently published this blog post for how to optimize your LinkedIn ads campaigns on May 28th. It's currently June 7th. So if we just come back over here to Google Search Console and we change our search term, instead of just LinkedIn, we do optimize LinkedIn. So we're just going to do search terms that contain optimize LinkedIn. We'll click on apply. And what you're going to see is I've gotten 0 impressions over the entire last 12 months until I just finally published a blog post. So the importance of not only creating keyword-focused content, making sure you're doing keyword research, using a tool like the Google Keyword Planner. I just searched LinkedIn ads, LinkedIn advertising, gave me 608 keyword ideas, which I have exported and I've put into my Excel spreadsheet over here on the right-hand side. And then generally I just go down keyword by keyword, pull out that keyword, and use it to come up with some type of content idea. LinkedIn conversation ads. I need to write a blog post about how LinkedIn conversation ads work, different ways to target them, some best practices for creating them, campaigns they can be used with, and then also create a video showing the same thing. The competition for this keyword is 14. The average monthly searches is 480. This is a keyword I know I can rank for once I actually create that content for that. What happens when you start creating content for all of these subtopics is it lifts every single page on your website. Once I have this all filled out and I've created all of these different pages, I've created all of these different YouTube videos, it's not only going to increase the traffic to my pillar page, but every single cluster page as well. So what I've gone over in my previous video is how I'm going to try to build topical authority. And one of the best ways to do that is creating topic clusters. So I'm creating a pillar page for LinkedIn ads, cluster pages for all of the different LinkedIn ad subtopics. I will cover this topic comprehensively. I'm going to link from my cluster pages to pillar page, vice versa. And then what I want to do over time is build more backlinks, try to promote my content, and then try to do anything I really can to get more people to see and share my LinkedIn ads content, because I know if I can drive that traffic to my website, it can be very valuable for me in the long run, not only driving new LinkedIn ads clients, but also increasing my advertising revenues. So if you have any questions about creating topic clusters, what you want to do is basically take that main topic and then figure out all of the different subtopics that are going to help you rank. So thank you for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.